There's a gap, a chasm of despair, deep inside my head, screaming for fresh air. Its sound echoes through the hollows of my mind, where a ray of sunlight I have yet to find. It taints my thoughts, turning pure clouds to hellish rain, a roaring storm, giving me euphoric pain. The empty fissure leaves a longing lull, like a half-alive feeling, never being full. When a happy thought so happens to us by, it fades to a mournful memory, letting out a feeble cry. This is its power, turning happy into sad. All bliss turns to sorrow, all good into bad. There is no cure, but I crave sweet release. And so I keep running with the hope that it'll set me free. I remember those days in the woods, laughing, crossing the tracks before the train came through, leaping across the stream. I didn't appreciate the serenity of it all until now. That luminous smile, when I could see from a mile away, his boxy glasses that framed his cheekbones, the way he would always look over them when I interrupted his reading, the way he would scrunch up his nose and tap his foot when he was deep in thought. When I was younger, when I threw a tantrum about not having my way, he would rarely shout or yell back at me. He was always so patient. He would talk in his warm, comforting voice, a voice that was also somehow so cool and as refreshing as the crisp morning air of an early spring day. It was gentle, just like his carefully chosen words that could calm any tempest of my naive emotions and dry any torrent of tears that I shed. That was his power, calming me down, easing the sea of stress inside my mind. He was my reassurance, my rock. Whenever I fell down, or scraped my knee, or bumped my elbow, he swiftly came to my rescue, like a mighty eagle. He swooped in and scooped me up in his arms, telling me in that voice that everything would be okay. And everything was okay. He made sure we spent time together. He made sure we could have moments that we would cherish forever. Moments that would never fade, no matter how tarnished our relationship became, as I grew more foolish and headstrong. I long for those moments again. I long to be beside him just once more. I feel alone now. I walk alone in this life, not knowing which street to take, which corner to turn around. I turn anyway, only to run into a brick wall of remorse. It's this regret that keeps me running from my mistakes, my memories, myself. I wish I showed him how much he meant to me, that I really did care. He was always there for me. He always cared. He never let me feel alone. This day was one of my brightest memories. Walking alongside him always calmed me down. Our disputes, though plentiful, never faltered our connection. We made sure that the sun would never set before we made up, or rather, before he forgave me. I'm sorry for the times I took you for granted. I'm sorry for the times I turned my back on you. I'm sorry for the times I betrayed your trust. I'm sorry for not appreciating you enough. And for the times I screamed, and the times I stomped my feet and held my breath, and thought of myself before you, though not once was there a moment where you didn't put my needs before yours. I'm sorry I wasn't the best daughter. I'm sorry, Dad. Maybe something was different that time. Was it something I said? Something I didn't say? I don't know what it could have been, but thinking about that stuff can make you crazy. Once it's over and done with, and there's no way you can change it. If I had a second chance, I would do better. I keep running from this reality. I know you didn't want it to end this way just as much as I didn't. But I can't change the past. I really only have two options: to let go or keep on running.